Good morning, Vietnam. I'm just kidding. But good morning anyway. Here's my cat. There's the window. And she is going to do her thing while I pick out my outfit. It's probably going to be another hot day, so shorts it's going to be. Nope. It's gonna be a black kind of day. I'm gonna fucking get dressed and then I'm gonna head out to the pawn shop. Okay? Alright. I am on my way to the pawn shop. Slowly, I think it's straight up ahead. Not the right I thought it was. Things like that. It's closed off. I love that place right here, Stoners. I just love walking around downtown. That is the courthouse. Pretty dope. Been in that building a couple times. Very beautiful building. I haven't even been inside the courtrooms. They have this thing that they do here in Fort Wayne. It's called Be a Tourist in Your Hometown thing. Give you like little passports or whatever. You go to places around town, get your sticker stamp, thing stamped or something like that. Pretty cool. See, there's pipe and tobacco. There's a barn place. The place I'm going to is called, you see it, but it's B&B Loan. So that's where I'm at. And that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so I just got back from the pawn shop. They were able to give me 60, which is better than I thought it was going to, because I did ask for like 100, but it would be the lowest I could go. But they were able to work with me and they gave me 60, which is good. Anyway, I went to this cute little shop and got an iced coffee, an iced caramel coffee. Super delish. And now I'm headed up to the bus station so I can go at least spend a couple hours at the Carriage House before Stoners, by the way. Not before going to get them underwear. Don't want to sarcastic answer, don't ask a stupid question. Just want to get our fucking kidding time. Trying to make protein shakes, but they keep coming out as margaritas. These are funny. coffee. Oh, look at that. It's a fucking cat. It's cute. As you can see, I'm across the street from a carriage house. As soon as these fucking calls, I'm on my way. Bro, I am literally so fucking pissed off. These fucking stupid ass fucking bitches made me fucking miss the bus. We were in the fucking meeting, and it looked like the meeting was about over, and then some fucking asshole, fucking dumbass bitch, fucking opened his mouth. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but he opened his fucking mouth, asking if there were any updates about shit. And the director of the carriage house was like, yeah, and he goes into the room and starts talking and fucking talking. Not even caring that people had shit to do. I had to fucking use the bank, and then I had to get some fucking bus passes. The meeting didn't end till like 1:45, and by the time I got my fucking check and the fucking bus passes, the bus had already fucking left. I missed the fucking bus because of those fucking morons. I'd be calling them something else, but I'm not gonna be labeled a fucking ableist, so I'm not gonna fucking use that word. But they're a bunch of brain dead fucking morons. I'm super fucking pissed off. God, I sometimes fucking hate this place. Everybody's a bunch of fucking morons. So fucking done. I'm just gonna go home. Well, I'm gonna get some lunch because I hadn't eaten today. Probably gonna grab some McDonald's or something. Then I'm gonna go fucking home, and then I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day, I don't know, doing shit before I have to go to fucking hell tomorrow. Well, my day just keeps getting fucking better. I was on the fucking bus, right? And I was sitting all the way in the back. This guy, like, looks like a freaking moron. Looks like his mom dropped him on his head a couple of times as a fucking baby. But anyway, he sits like really close to me, and he starts tapping on my bag. He starts waving his hand in front of my fucking face, but I didn't want to fucking talk to him. I was pissed off. Then he fucking started stroking my fucking leg like a fucking pervert. He's like, I didn't say anything to his ass or fucking tase him. But I fucking moved, and guess what? Like a few minutes later, like that fucking asshole moved to the front of the bus and sat in front of me. So I had to fucking move. It's literally fucking disgusting. He's a fucking piece of shit, and I'm going to expose his fucking ass. His Down syndrome looking ass. So fucking ugly. It's fucking disgusting. Okay, I'm a little calm now that I'm away from that fucking asshole, that fucking pervert, disgusting piece of shit. So I'm headed to McDonald's to grab some lunch, and then gonna head home, eat it, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, but I'm probably just gonna take a breather. Honestly, this day has been shit. I'm hoping tomorrow's not like this. And I hope to God I do not see that asshole on the fucking bus tomorrow, or I'm going to fucking throw punches and I'm going to end up getting arrested. Yeah. There's McDonald's. Oh my God, it's fucking hot out here. Anyway, there it is. Go get myself something to eat. I can run this. I made it. McDonald's. Alright, I'm almost home. I stopped at McDonald's. Got myself a Dr. Pepper with Fanta. It's actually really good. And then got the two cheeseburger meal, large with a large fry. Because I'm fucking hungry because I haven't eaten anything all day. So buses are rolling out. Start their new routes. I'm not leaving my apartment anymore today, I don't think. Because after what happened on the bus, I feel disgusted. I'm gonna sanitize my fucking body. Because that was literally so fucking disgusting. With that stupid fucking pervert piece of shit looking Down syndrome motherfucking looking dipshit. I can't even think straight. I'm still a little pissed off. But anyway, like as soon as it happened, I pulled out I didn't have any hand sanitizer, so I pulled out some lotion and put it on the spot where he fucking touched me. It's close enough. I wish I had gotten that on camera though, but I'm sure CityLink did, and I'm going to be letting them know what that asshole did to me. And I might even press charges. He looked like he was mentally handicapped, but that's not a fucking excuse for touching a fucking woman. You don't ever touch a fucking woman without her permission. Ever. That's predatory behavior, and it's fucking disgusting. It has no place in our society. It's fucking disgusting. Oh look, there's a cat. Kitty kitty. Hi baby. So cute. I love it when they have their window open. I can see their kitty. See this window right here too. Oh, it usually has a cat sleeping in that little. Yeah, it's not sleeping in there right now, but that one usually has a cat sleeping on the top of that cat tree. Anyway. So you missed it, but I did put the stuff that I forgot to put on there this morning on her paws. She's licking that off right now. So there's that. So here's my drink. And I did eat some of my fries when I was walking home. So that's why I look like this. I forgot to get napkins, but I don't give a fuck. I'll probably just wipe it off my shirt like I usually do. So I got 2 cheeseburgers. Now what I typically like to do when I'm eating a McDonald's cheeseburger is that I like to take one of the breads, take it off, and just eat it like I'm just kidding. I'm not Amberlynn. I eat a cheeseburger the normal way. Not to make fun of Amberlynn or anything, but I think that's a silly way to eat a cheeseburger. So I fooled you, didn't I? You guys thought I was gonna eat a cheeseburger the Amberlin way, but doesn't look like to put onions on this. Oh, there's a little bit of onion. See the onion? I used to work at McDonald's. It's ketchup, mustard, the minced onion, not the slivered onions, the dehydrated onions, and some pickles. So that's how you make a cheeseburger. Couldn't get that pickle in my mouth. Today has been fucking shitty. I don't know if it's because I just recently got off my period or that I haven't been taking my medication in like 2 weeks. So I don't know what it is. But yeah. Like, that incident on the bus really did piss me off, though. As someone who suffers from PTSD because of trauma from previous sexual assaults, that shit pissed me off. Like, you don't fucking touch a woman like that. Especially a woman you don't fucking know. That first part did not make sense. What I meant to say was, you should never touch a woman like that unless you know her. Because if you don't know her and you touch her like that, that's fucking sexual assault, man. It's fucking disgusting. That amount of perverts and pedophiles that we have in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Like, if I had the money to, I would fucking move. But I don't. Anyway, I'm going to finish the rest of my meal. I'm sure you guys don't want to spend the next like 10-15 minutes watching me eat. So, I'll talk to you guys later. This is probably going to end up being a short vlog. Just, I don't know. Okay. It's been a crazy shit day. So I'm thinking about this might be my last vlog for the night. No, the last clip for the night. But maybe not. I don't really know for sure. But I thought about doing this and I decided I'm going to go ahead and freaking do it. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you all of them at once, but I'm going to show you some of the books that I have that are my favorites or books that I want to read, vice versa. So I'm going to start in the nonfiction category. So the first nonfiction book I want to read is, I think this might be a memoir, but it's let's see. Yes, this is a memoir. Becoming by Michelle Obama. Remember when the White House had class? I mean, Dr. Jill Biden has class, but like before that, we had a whore as a first lady. Yeah. Normally I support whores, but not if it's Melania Trump. Okay? She's fucking disgusting. But I digress. I really want to read this book. Alright? Okay, moving on. This book I've already read, but I just like it. It's a good book. It's about like back in that, let me see if it has a year in it. So the story broke in 2002 about this this priest in Boston named John Gagan. Was found out to be a predator. He preyed on children, like not P-R-A-Y-E-D, but P-R-E-Y-E-D. There's a difference. But let me see. Let me see if it has like a year that it all started. Because in 2002 is when it all started coming to light about the abuse in the church. It was back in the 1970s, 1980s maybe even earlier than that. You know what's really freaking funny? Like at the beginning of this book, there's a quote by Cardinal Bernard Law, and I wrote hypocrite on it because he's a hypocrite, because he was part of the problem. And he literally said, betrayal hangs like a heavy cloud over the church today. Bitch, you were part of the fucking problem. You knew about Gagin, you didn't do shit. But anyway, this book is called Betrayal, The Crisis in the Catholic Church. It's by the Boston Globe investigative staff called Spotlight. Highly recommend reading this book. So this next book is one that I've read. And she's a really good author. She's her name is Robin DiAngelo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. But she's a lecturer and author, and she's also a consultant and trainer on issues of racial and social justice, and she's been doing that for like 20 years. But I read this book, White Fragility and Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism. Really good book. Highly recommend. And I also got this other book by her called Nice Racism, How Progressive White People Perpetrate Racial Harm. Haven't read this one yet, but I'm looking forward to. Alright, so the next book I haven't read, and it is I Am Malala, I think that's how you pronounce her name, the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban. Looks really, really freaking interesting. I really want to read this book. Next book I want to read is a true crime book. It's about the murder of Skylar Neese by her two friends. It's called Pretty Little Killers. Can't wait to read this. So apparently, like, one of her friends who killed her was sentenced to 30 years. Well, I don't think she was the person who actually killed her, but one of the killers was sentenced to 30 years, and the other one was sentenced to life. It's pretty sad what happened to her. How jealousy can lead to murder and all that shit. It's really sad. But I want to read that. So, this next book I've read already. It's called The Death of Caesar. I am a history nerd, so I got this book as a gift from a friend. Read it, loved it, because she knows I love history. But like, it tells the story about how Julius Caesar was betrayed by his friends and officers, because apparently, like it says right here, the murder of Julius Caesar was a carefully planned paramilitary operation, says Barry Strauss, a general's plot conceived by Caesar's disaffected officers and designed with precision. There are even gladiators on hand to protect the assassins from vengeance by Caesar's friends. And then it goes on to say that Brutus and Cassius were indeed key players, as Shakespeare has it, but they also have the help of a third man, Decimus, who was a mole in Caesar's entourage. So he was one of Caesar's leading generals and a lifeline friend, and it was he, not Brutus, who truly betrayed Caesar. I almost said Jesus. Anyway, really good read. Alright, so this next one is also a true crime book, but Lizzie Borden. Makes you wonder what really happened. I personally think that she did murder her parents with an axe, but who freaking knows? If you guys don't know about the story about Lizzie Borden, so back in Fall River, Massachusetts, in August of 1892, Lizzie Borden's parents, Andrew and Abby, were brutally hacked to death with an axe. And suspicion pointed to Lizzie, and she got arrested and she was tried, but she was eventually found not guilty. But nobody really knows for sure if she actually freaking did it or not. It's just speculation, but who knows. Really good book. It's by Kara Robertson. This next non-fiction book I read because I follow the person who wrote it on Instagram. Her Instagram handle is Knee Deep in Life. It's like underscores between them, but like, she's freaking hysterical. I love her. She keeps it so fucking real. Like, it's not even fucking funny. She's just fucking awesome. But like, she wrote Knee Deep in Life by Laura Belbin. There's some more pictures of her on the back. This picture is freaking hilarious. This picture is also hilarious. And so is that one. And so is that one. I wonder. But yeah. This book, highly recommend. This other book is also by her, but I haven't read this one. It's called No Shame. You can tell she looks different than what she did with this book, because her hair is shorter and you can't really see it in the pictures, but she started to get like a sleeve of tattoo. I don't know if she had the tattoos before she did this cover, the cover of this book, the picture, or not, but like nowadays you can see her with like red hair and a sleeve of tattoos. Such a fucking badass. I love her so much. But yeah, love this book. How to Drop the Guilt from Someone Who's Learned the Fucking Hard Way. She's fucking awesome. I should probably say that she's British. And you can tell because of the words she uses. You can tell that it's British people who use those words. It's freaking hilarious. I love British people. Anyway, this next book, non-fiction book, is also a memoir, I think. Yep. By Jeanette McCurdy. I'm Glad My Mom Died. And honestly, I'm glad her mom died too, because she was one abusive piece of shit. But anyway, this book was popular, and I'm pretty sure it's still popular today. Because I literally saw somebody post about it in one of my my book groups on Facebook. It's not my group, but I'm a part of that group. But I just saw somebody post about this book the other day on that group. But yeah, these are not notes. Okay. So that's that book. Another nonfiction book that I've read and I've highly enjoyed. Absorbing SpongeBob. So, I'm just going to start off by saying that this book by Stephen Harriman is not authorized, approved, licensed, endorsed, or created in association with the Viacom International Incorporation or any other individual and entity associated with the SpongeBob SquarePants television show, movie, or characters. Okay? I should just point that out. So it's 10 ways to squeeze more happiness out of life. So basically being like SpongeBob. Really, really good book. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I have any more nonfiction books. Oh yeah, I do. Just 1 second. So, this nonfiction book, I want to read really bad. It's about, I just found something in the book. Holiday Wishes. Oh, it's just an empty Christmas card. Okay. But it's called 102 Minutes: The Unforgettable Story of the Fight to Survive Inside the Twin Towers. It's about 9/11, of course. So, yeah. Looks like a really good book. I really want to read it. So let me see if there's any other nonfiction books. I'll be right back. Looking for books. I think that's all the non-fiction books that I want to read or have read that I really enjoyed. But tomorrow I might do some of my fiction books that I really like, that I want to show off. So there's that. I'm just throwing them under my desk. But anyway, so that's that. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end the segment, in this vlog, wherever you want, the fuck you want to call it, just because I want to get it up in time. The last vlog I did, which was yesterday, it didn't end up getting on YouTube until like very early this morning, so I want to try and upload the vlogs as soon as I film them, like the very day that I film them. So yeah. So anyway, I have work tomorrow. It's 5 hours. But since I work 5 hours, I get a 15-minute break and I also get a 30-minute lunch. So in total, I'm probably going to be working 4 hours and 15 minutes with like 45 minutes for lunch and a break. So it's not going to be that bad. Anyway, toodles.